Manor Lords is one of the most anticipated games of all time, with a current 2.5 million wish lists on Steam, all fronted by a single god-tier dev, published by Hooded Horse. But a medieval city builder, a peasant simulator, with this much hype? I live in the UK, I experience the peasant life day to day. I don't know if I want to experience more of it in my video games. However, the hype for Manor Lords has been undeniable. I need to check it out. Could it really be that good? Oh god, it is good. Yeah, Manor Lords has surprised me. I'm not usually into city builders or civilization simulators, yet Manor Lords has me excited when a new desolate family decides my pleb tier dung heap of a village is suddenly worth moving into. A new family started moving in. Finally, to one of the plots I've had forever. My goodness, chat, we have more families arriving into the village. Welcome them. Make them feel welcome. They can't leave once they're in. Which, in turn, gives my town growth and another family I can put to work at one of the very many unmanned, derelict stations I built prematurely throughout my playthrough so far because I'm a complete noob and I have no idea what I'm doing. Yes, I suck at this game, but it doesn't matter because I'm enjoying the heck out of it, and Manor Lords kind of encourages you to take your sweet time. It's a total change of pace to the games I'm used to, and incredibly chill. I'm slowly learning the game through a so far deep and rich medieval experience, and I can take the whole thing at my own pace using the how fast or slow do you want to lose the game slider. Manor Lords is all about establishing a village, growing it into a town and eventually a city, as you prosper and increase your reach across the land as a prevailing Manor Lord in medieval Europe. But that's assuming you can overcome potential famine, banditry, resource depletion, economic problems, inflation, not so much inflation, invasion, desolation, rebellion, and of course, winter. Manor Lords is sort of based in reality and caked in high fidelity details that aren't just gimmicks. They actually serve a purpose, reflecting tangible effects on your gameplay, and you can pretty much watch everything unfold in front of your eyes. And if that's not enough, you can even go down to third person and assume the role of your lord as he oversees the village. If you're like me, you'll regularly use this opportunity to invoke Prima Nocta.
Peasants! The time has come to donate your wives to Prima Nocta for the prosperity of the village.
Families are the backbone of your empire, and without families willingly moving into your manor, you'll lack workers for the land and peasants for your militia. So I learned that in order to entice them in, we needed to build an enticing community with plenty of housing, roads, and amenities with their basic needs taken care of. These families with actual names and relations take up residence in the homes you've built in your village, and they stay with you as you start to become attached to them, where the prospect of sending them off to battle or even losing them in battle might put a knot in your stomach. Well, it would if I'd got that far yet, but I'm still working on it. I found myself spending so much time just watching the game that I would forget to bloody play it, but I may have just been avoiding the somewhat steep learning curve, especially for someone who doesn't normally play these kinds of strategy games. But I began to learn that if it makes sense in real life, it probably makes sense in the game. For example, your village and economy revolves around the seasons, and I learned the hard way that trying to force my peasants to build, plough and sow a wheat field so close to winter was a big mistake. By the time they were done ploughing half the field by hand, the frost rolled in and rendered the field useless and the family unemployed for the next few months.
Work harder, faster, for f***'s sake. These fields aren't going to plough themselves. I want crops, I say. Come next season.
Wow, look at the snow creeping in. Incredible. The economy is, as you'd expect, deep and challenging, and you can see every part of it being enacted, from your village traders taking your surplus horses to market in far-off lands, to the hunters hunting game and lumberjacks stacking and carrying timber to the storehouse. As you accrue resources, your villagers can display them on the market where the goods are then purchased by families, sustaining them and increasing happiness levels throughout the town. One of the highlights so far for me has just been the sense of progression and the rewarding feeling as things start to develop and you start to learn more about the game. It all feels so smooth and rewarding once things start to come together. The gameplay just flows, and with the aforementioned speed slider, once you're comfortable, you can quickly move the months along, assuming you have enough food and supplies to see you through. Watching my humble village grow into a slightly more humble village has been satisfying. I still have much to learn, and I cannot wait to send my trusty families to their deaths in my first skirmish with bandits, or perhaps another lord, but I'll save that for another video soon. So this has been my first impressions of Manor Lords. I just kind of wanted to get this video out on the channel for you guys. I've been lucky enough to get hold of an early key, and I've been preoccupied with other content. I haven't had a chance to actually jump in and play it and experience it yet, but I played it on stream with everybody on Monday, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Chat enjoyed it. And it was a good learning experience. There was very minimal backseating, so I had to kind of learn everything by myself. Unbelievable, I know. But so far, I'm impressed. I'm not allowed to give it like a review, like a proper review. That's still on embargo, according to Hooded Horse. Actual reviews, whether we, give it like a full review and say this is a great game, this is worth buying, this is a bad game, don't buy it, such and such. We can't give those kind of reviews until the 24th. That's when the review embargo lifts. So for now, I'm just kind of giving my first impression, showing off some of the gameplay, and kind of just giving you guys an overview of my experience so far. I'd like to cover more Manor Lords alongside some other games I cover here at Detox's Lab. So if you'd like to see more Manor Lords content, please let me know by liking the video or leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more. Special thanks to Hooded Horse for hooking me up with early access. I really appreciate it. They're a fantastic publisher, supporting some incredible games, and I'm very humbled that they allowed me early access and early look at Manor Lords. It's such a hotly anticipated game. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. See you peasants in the next one. Goodbye.